I think it's been valuable and important to be here because there's so many different aspects to this trip. We have a conservation aspect, we have a tourism aspect, we also have different interests on the boat, from whales to dolphins to the coral reefs to the free divers and getting the free divers in the water with the deep divers. So many different activities that make it a very special trip. So from my point of view, the Banda Sea is important because it is a very interesting place for cetaceans. It's deep, it's confined, it's the end point for the blue whale migration, which come down from the Southern Ocean. And if you think about the species list, what we've seen in this trip, we've seen 10 species, and not just sort of, the little dolphins, we've seen them as well, but we've seen blue whales, sperm whales, beaked whales, orcas. So those are all the priority species that are out here. And to do all that in 10 days while we're moving along an area doing a variety of other activities as well, it's really very diverse. So that's quite special.
I would say the two key words that I'm going to take out of this would be exploration and knowledge. I mean, these two words kind of go hand in hand, right? Because knowledge is the main key drive to why we explore. And what makes this trip so extraordinarily different and special is the fact that we have a whale expert on the boat, and it's just a valuable lesson to be able to witness something and have somebody there giving you minute-to-minute commentary on exactly what you're witnessing, which is amazing, because I mean, we've seen whales all the time, we've seen dolphins, but to understand the behavior and have somebody explain to you on the spot, it's just it's like a live documentary, if you will, and you're living it. So I think what I'll get out of it is really the knowledge and this whole sense of exploration, because we really didn't know what we're going to see.
When I see the description of this trip, and I know that we might have a great chance to see sightseeing different whales, especially blue whales, and some whales that I never know before, then I've encountered this time, and also like hammerhead sharks. That will be a great chance, and it's amazing, and as I've never encountered properly before in the sea. So when I see this, I think it's a good chance that I should join this time. Actually, I have to mention it's my very first time to do the Liverpool trip, and I feel so lucky that the first time it's already quite high level. Yes. It is extra honor to be the freediving ambassador of ADEX, and actually it offers me a great opportunity to spread this fascinating sport to the people. Maybe they only think this sport is only for those superheroes for going very deep and long distance, but actually everyone, normal people, would have a chance to do freediving, especially like when they're doing holidays and just fun diving the sea. That's already free diving.
I have seen something I haven't seen before, which is we were following the dolphins and the whales. We have learned a lot of things in terms of the guests here. We share a lot of things, experience, and we had very valuable times.
This ADEX Underwater 360 expedition to the Banda Sea physically and financially supports the research of renowned IUCN cetacean expert Benjamin Kahn. In addition, we've recorded new populations of schooling hammerheads in exploratory dive sites, and we visited remote fishing villages to hear more about their reliance on coral reefs and their powerlessness to prevent dynamite fishing and the finning of hammerheads and other sharks by fishers from other areas. This expedition has helped these remote local communities by acting as an on-water deterrent to shark finners and dynamite fishers, by paying dive user fees, and by providing supplies in the form of water, diesel, food, and school and first aid equipment to local communities in very remote locations.
I believe this trip, first of all, has been a great success. I'm very happy that we could pull this off and work together with the Underwater 360 on this. And we've been planning this for several months, and how it now, the outcome turned out is just fantastic. So I'm super happy about it. I believe it's important that we have done this to put the Banda Sea on the map. I've been crossing the Banda Sea the first time almost 5 years ago, and normally liveaboards just cross the area on the relocation from Raja Ampat to Komodo. So we only always get a glimpse of the Banda Sea. But I believe that this region is so rich in marine diversity and great marine life. And so I believe it's great that we could do a dedicated trip there, especially together with Benjamin Kahn, to also look at cetacean, not only the coral reefs. So I think this was very great that we could do this together. Thanks to Underwater 360, we had the ADEX, some of the ADEX ambassadors on board, which were adding, particularly for also our paying guests, for our customers, they were adding so much value to them, teaching them in free diving, teaching them about photography, doing presentations about sustainable tourism. So this was just to have this pool of people there together on the ship was just very special and an amazing outcome.
We have a very nice trip. I hope that this can help in the conservation of this area and bring more people to this area to discover these beautiful things that we see during this trip. Okay?
Here we have a collaboration between ADEX and Underwater 360, the beautiful Samambaya liveaboard, and Benjamin Kahn from Apex Environmental, who is one of the world's most eminent cetacean experts. He's able on this trip to gather data that's going to go a long way towards better understanding and better protecting the Banda Sea. And at the same time, we have paying guests on board who've decided to come and join all of these industry personalities and experts. They themselves are getting a hugely enriched experience that goes way beyond what you would have on a normal liveaboard trip. So it seems like this could be a wonderful way to start developing a sector of the dive industry that really genuinely supports research and conservation and pays dividends for dive operators as well.